blue flag that bears a single star.
We are a band of brothers and native to the soil, fighting for the property we gained by honest toil. And when our rights were threatened, the cry rose near and far. Hurrah for the bonny blue flag that bears a single star. Hurrah, hurrah, for Southern rights, hurrah. Hurrah for the bonny blue flag that bears a single star. As long as the Union was faithful to her trust, like friends and brethren, kind were we and just. But now when northern treachery attempts our rights to mar, we hoist on high the bonny blue flag that bears a single star. Hurrah, hurrah, for Southern rights, hurrah. Hurrah for the bonny blue flag that bears a single star. Confederacy, strong we are and brave, like patriots of old we fight our heritage to save. And rather than submit to shame, to die we would prefer. So cheer for the bonny blue flag that bears a single star. Hurrah, 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 for Southern rights, hurrah. Hurrah for the bonny blue flag that bears a single star. So cheer for the bonny blue flag.
True love for to see. When it rained all night the day I left, the weather it was dry, and the sun so hot I froze to death. Susanna, don't you cry. Oh, Susanna, don't you cry for me. When I come from Alabama with my banjo on my knee. When I jumped aboard the telegraph and traveled down the river, the electric fluid magnified and killed 500 cheers. When the bull jumped bust, the horse ran off, I really thought I'd die. So I shut my eyes to hold my breath. Susanna, don't you cry. Oh, Susanna, don't you cry for me. Now I come from Alabama with my banjo on my knee. Now I had a dream the other night when everything was still, and I thought I saw Susanna, she was coming down the hill. Now the buckwheat cake was in her mouth and a tear was in her eye. So I said, I'm coming from the south, Susanna, don't you cry. Oh, Susanna, don't you cry for me. Well, I come from Alabama with my banjo on my knee.
gaily and sing the song to know. The yellow rose of Texas will be mine forevermore.
Some men for the Union who in northern ranks were enrolled. They came to Missouri in their glory and thought at their might we'd be dismayed. But they soon had a different story when they met Kelly's Irish Brigade. When they met with the Irish Brigade, my boys, when they met with the Irish Brigade. Didn't those cowardly Lincolnites tremble when they met with the Irish Brigade? They have called us rebels and traitors, but themselves have thrown off that name of late. They were called by the English invaders at home in the year of 98. The name to us is not a new one, though 'tis one that shall never degrade. Any true-hearted Irishman in the ranks of Kelly's Irish Brigade. When they met with the Irish Brigade, my boys, when they met with the Irish Brigade. Didn't those cowardly Lincolnites tremble when they met with the Irish Brigade? Invaders tease, but stakes, rights and liberty we ask, and Missouri will ever defend her no matter how hard may be the task. Then let true Irishmen assemble, let the voice of Missouri be obeyed, and the northern fanatics will tremble when again they meet Kelly's Irish Brigade. When they met with the Irish Brigade, my boys, when they met with the Irish Brigade. Didn't those cowardly Lincolnites tremble when they met with the Irish Brigade? When they met with the Irish Brigade, my boys, when they met with the Irish Brigade. Didn't those cowardly Lincolnites tremble when they met with the Irish Brigade?
My knapsack on my back, my rifle on my shoulder. I'll march away to the firing line, kill that Yankee soldier. I'll kill that Yankee soldier. I'll march away to the firing line and kill that Yankee soldier. I'll bid farewell to my wife and child, farewell to my aged mother.
this screw war is over, till this screw war is over. I'll go and join in the bloody strife till this screw war is over. If I had shot on the battlefield, then I should not recover. Oh, who will protect my wife and child? Who'll care for my aged mother? Who'll care for my aged mother? Oh, who will protect my wife and child and care for my aged mother? And if our southern cause is lost and southern rights denied us, we'll be ground beneath the tyrant's heels for our demands of justice, for our demands of justice. We'll be ground beneath the tyrant's heels for our demands of justice. Before the South shall bow her head, before the tyrants harm us, I'll give my all to the Southern cause and die in the Southern army. I'll die in the Southern army. I'll give my all to the Southern cause and I'll die in the Southern army. If I must die for my homeland land, my spirit will not falter. Here's my heart and here's my hand upon my country's altar, upon my country's altar. Here's my heart and here's my hand upon my country's altar. Heaven be with us in the strife, be with the Southern soldier. We'll drive that mercenary horde beyond our southern border, beyond our southern border. We'll drive that mercenary horde beyond our southern border. So I'll place my knapsack on my back, my rifle on my shoulder. I'll march away to the firing line and kill that Yankee soldier. I'll kill that Yankee soldier. I'll march away to the firing line and I'll kill that Yankee soldier.
Tis old Stonewall the rebel that leans on that sword, and while we are mounting praise low to the Lord, now each cavalier that loves honor and right, let him follow the feather of Stuart tonight. Come tighten your girth and slacken your rein, come buckle your blanket and holster again. Try the click of your trigger and balance your blade, for he must ride sure that goes right in the raid. Now gallop to Swinmore to Ford, old Stonewall still watching, praise low to the Lord. Goodbye dear old rebel, the river's not wide, and Maryland's lights in her window to guide. Come tighten your girth and slacken your rein, come of your trigger and balance your blade, for he must ride sure that goes riding away. Mississippi's veil with my old hat there for a sail. I crossed upon a cotton bale to the Rose of Alabamy. Oh, brown Rosie, Rose of Alabamy, the sweet tobacco posy is the Rose of Alabamy. Sang the lightning bug, he flashed his wing, and like a rope my arms I fling round Rose of Alabamy. Oh, brown Rosie, Rose of Alabamy, the sweet tobacco posy is the Rose of Alabamy. Charms are put to shame by the Rose of Alabamy. Oh, brown Rosie, Rose of Alabamy, the sweet tobacco posy is the Rose of Alabamy.
When the Alabama's keel was laid, roll Alabama, roll. It was in the city of Birkenhead, roll Alabama, roll. They called her number 292, roll Alabama, roll. In honor of the merchants of Liverpool, roll Alabama, roll. Roll Alabama, roll Alabama, roll. Roll Alabama, roll Alabama, roll.
To the Western Isles she made her run,
roll Alabama, roll.
to be fitted out with shot and gun,
Roll Alabama, roll.
from 62 to 64.
Roll Alabama, roll.
She took 60 Yankee ships and more.
Roll Alabama, roll. Roll Alabama, roll Alabama, roll. Roll Alabama, roll Alabama, roll. It was early on a summer's day. Roll Alabama, roll. Cap Simsy docked in Sherbrooke Bay. Roll Alabama, roll. It was there she met the little Kearsarge. Roll Alabama, roll. With Captain Winslow in her charge. Roll Alabama, roll. Roll Alabama, roll Alabama, roll. Roll Alabama, roll Alabama, roll.
Outside the 3-mile limit they fought.
Roll Alabama, roll.
trading Navy steel and British shot.
Roll, Alabama, roll,
Till a shot from the forward pivot, they say,
roll, Alabama, roll,
took the Alabama's gear away.
roll, Alabama, roll. Then the British did the crewmen save. Roll, Alabama, roll, from sharing their vessel's watery grave. Roll, Alabama, roll. Roll, Alabama, roll, Alabama, roll. Roll, Alabama, roll, Alabama, roll.
Spur on, we love the bounding of barbs that bear us to the fray. The charge, our bugles now are sounding, and our bold steward leads the way. The path of honor lies before us, our hated foeman gathers fast. At home, bright eyes are sparkling for us, and we'll defend them till the last. Spur on, we love the rushing of steeds that spurn the turf they tread. We'll through the northern ranks go crushing with our proud battle flag o'erhead. The path of honor lies before us, our hated foeman gathers fast. At home, bright eyes are sparkling for us, and we'll defend them till the last. Spur on, we love the flashing of blades that battle to be free. 'Tis for our sunny south they are clashing, for household gods and liberty. The path of honor lies before us, our hated foeman gathers fast. At home, bright eyes are sparkling for us, and we'll defend them till the last. Spur on, we love the bounding of barbs that bear us to the fray. The charge, our bugles now are sounding, and our bold steward leads the way.
Back in the summer of '61, Stonewall Jackson's fame was won. McDowell marched across Bull Run and went back running to Washington. Come the spring of '62, down the valley old Blue Light flew. Like Kearns down there, he picked a fight and gave old Abe a fearsome fright. In the valley, Lincoln cries alarm. Jackson's in the valley, I'll fear do us harm. Jackson's in the valley, Stonewall is on the loose. Jackson's in the valley, all hell's a breaking loose. Down the valley and back again, Stonewall's boys did fight and win. For 2 long months and maybe more, we marched and we fought and we marched some more. stop, buck and ball. We'll march and we'll fight for old Stonewall. We'll march even though our feet are torn, and it's true our clothes are worn. Still we'll keep our muskets bright, for Stonewall's army is full of fight. Banks and Shields and Fremont too, from our valley they all withdrew. Jackson swept the valley clear, and now he marches on McClellan's rear. Jackson's in the valley, Stonewall is on the loose. Jackson's in the valley, all hell's a breaking loose. Jackson's in the valley, Stonewall is on the loose. Jackson's in the valley, all hell's a breaking loose.
We have taken up arms in defense of our farms, and if the Federals trouble us, we'll surely do them harm. For we have declared that our land shall be free, but if they stay away, how quiet we will be.
Then home, soon home, home we will be. Home, dearest home, in this our country, where the rose is in bud, and the blossoms on the tree, and the lark is singing home to North Missouri.
The rebels from their homes are compelled to go and stay in the woods, in the bushes, thick and low. For if they go home and ne'er attempt to stay, the Federal
now my song is almost ended, and since it is so, back to the wars with all speed I must go, with my gun in my hand and my jacket also blue. Farewell, my dear friends, I must bid you adieu.
Then away from my home, away I will be. Away from my home and away, dear, from me, where the rose is in bud and the blossoms on the tree, and the lark is singing home to North Missouri.
When the war is over, I will return to thee, and we will get married if we can agree. And when we are joined in wedlock's happy band, and we never more will take the parting hand. But home, soon home, home we will be. Home, dearest home, in this our country, where the rose is in bud and the blossoms on the tree, and the lark is singing home to North Missouri.
I was in the land of cotton, old times there are not forgotten. Look away, look away, look away, Dixieland. In Dixieland where I was born in early on one frosty morning. Look away, look away, look away, Dixieland. Then I wish I was in Dixie. Hooray, hooray, in Dixieland I'll take my stand to live and die in Dixie. Away, away, away down south in Dixie. Away, away, away down south in Dixie. There's buckwheat cakes and Injun batter, mix your fat or a little fat. Look away, look away, look away, Dixieland. But if you wanna drive away sorrow, come and hear the song tomorrow. Look away, look away, look away, Dixieland. Then I wish I was in Dixie. Hooray, hooray, in Dixieland I'll take my stand to live and die in Dixie. Away, away, away down south in Dixie. Away, away, away down south in Dixie.